Hi, I'm here with Ms. Moriello, and we're here to ask her about how she thinks the American school system unlocks the full potential of the American scholar.
I think that the academic and education systems that we have in our country are fully equipped to give any child equal opportunity to a good education. I think that if I'd like to see some changes, about 10 years ago when they shifted towards eliminating the technical and co-technical skills studies, that we kind of lost a little bit of reaching out to students who may not be the straight academically pursued person. And so in that respect, I think we need a little more balance, but we have a great nation, and I believe in the public school system.
All right, Charles, what do you think about the American school system?
Well, we're ranked 17th in the world, and we used to be first, so things kind of suck right now. And not the teachers or anything, it's just, I went to Europe, and their school system's amazing. They all know at least like 6 languages, and they're just destroying us. And there's just the Chinese who are just been destroying us for a while. I think we need to step it up.
What do you think we can do to change?
I don't know, because I was taught in the American school system.
I'm here with CJ Katz. CJ, how do you define yourself as an American scholar?
I would say an American scholar is one who wears a lot of USA apparel while learning. You don't necessarily have to be the best learner or be that good at school or do anything well at all, but you do have to wear a lot of USA stuff. You have to hate other countries, be as obnoxious as possible, loud, not fat yet, and perhaps just do crazy things. Again, you don't have to be that smart to be an American scholar as long as you idealize the patriot, and yes.
An American scholar is someone who can use book learning along with technology-oriented learning to form their own ideas. Pretty much an American scholar is someone who can use any available resource appropriately to form their own ideas.
I think the modern American scholar is someone who's creative and thinks for themselves when they're learning new things. They develop their own style of attaining information and presenting it in ways that haven't been used before.
I myself am an American scholar because I take technology and text resources to form my opinions. So I can take people's ideas from the past and my contemporaries and combine them with my own thoughts to make a better opinion.
I'm an American scholar because I prefer using modern resources such as technology rather than textbook resources and outdated books that have been used in the years past.
We all want to kiss her.
Emerson believed that we should disregard people's ideas from the past and really just focus on making our own opinions. And while I agree that it's wrong to use other people's ideas as our own, I do think they can be used as a great tool to form opinions. For example, if I were in a relationship and my girlfriend and I got into a fight and I refused to see her end of the argument because I was stuck on my own opinions, and nothing would ever get solved. However, if I took the time to see my opinions and her opinions, I'd be able to form a better compromise. And in the same way, Emerson thought that you should just stick to your own opinions, but really you're not seeing both sides of an argument, so it would not really be an effective way of solving anything.
Emerson really talked about how you should leave old ideas behind and become man thinking as a new person, sort of. I feel I try to adhere to that when I'm assigned with a project or another assignment, because it's much more interesting to see a new idea presented than to have an old one repeated. So being creative in presenting what you've learned from new resources is as important as what you've learned from the new resources. And I think that the man thinking was really someone who wasn't a stickler for old traditions. So being man thinking is being unique in your learning experience.
I believe in a school system that has learning that's beneficial to life. I'm not talking about like a vocational school necessarily, but just learning that's practical. For an example, I can find the root of a quadratic function without any problem, but when it comes to changing the oil in my car or doing my taxes, I struggle there. I'm all for schooling that develops team building or intensive thinking or other useful skills like that, But when it comes to learning things I'm not interested in, I just forget the knowledge right after a test, so I think it's completely useless.
To create a class full of American scholars, I think that the classroom should have a lot of computers in it, and a lot more computers than books, seeing as computer has more access to recent information through the internet, where textbooks have only what information had been inputted in there and they're unchangeable. But an internet resource like an online encyclopedia can constantly be updated with new information.
I think that anyone who contributes and adds to that very distinct and ever-changing culture can be called an American scholar.
I think I'm a modern American scholar because I've developed my own unique style of learning where I combine what I've... I'm just saying... Okay. I think I'm a modern American scholar because I tend to use more technology in my learning than people in the past have used. As technology has developed, Sam Cassavel has been... Did you start?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
Just go.
I think I'm a modern American scholar because... Oh, well now I... What are you doing?
Go.
You just stopped.
I'm recording right now.
Alright, just stop it. I'm a modern American scholar. What? I'm a modern American scholar because I prefer hands-on work more than textbook work. I'm a modern American scholar because I prefer hands-on learning more than textbook learning. I feel that technology could be utilized to have kids do. I'm a modern American scholar because I prefer using. I'm a modern American scholar. Stop!